Hi, I'm Dr. Nikki Kay. I'm a medical doctor and the author of Hormones, Health and Human Potential. I want to talk a little bit about fertility. When I say that word fertility, I think most of us will think about women, about menstrual cycles, about egg production, these sorts of things. But we shouldn't forget that fertility also involves men and their hormones and therefore sperm production. Unlike women, men continuously produce sperm throughout their life. So it's relatively easy and straightforward to assess sperm function by looking at the sperm under a microscope. And this compares to women who often have to have might involve quite invasive tests to assess their fertility. So I think it is good that men have the possibility to have their sperm assessed. However, as with any biological medical data, the crucial thing is interpretation of those results and to put in clinical context. In other words, for that individual, taking into account their lifestyle, any medical conditions, etc. And recently, we published a paper looking at the results from a big WHO, World Health Organization study, looking at the samples of many men's sperm. And it was surprising because not all the results clustered in the center of the reference range, as you might anticipate. Rather, there was what's called a skewed distribution. So the results tended to be more clustered towards one end of the range. Why this is relevant and important is that this needs to be borne in mind when any doctor is interpreting the results and explaining these to a patient. So that's the latest in fertility, and of course, we should always embrace possibilities to record and measure data, and because this empowers people to make informed decisions. But the crucial thing is that interface between interpretation, medical interpretation of the data for the individual and what that means for them, and giving more personalized recommendations as required for that individual person.